Welcome back to Money Mondays with Melissa. So to make 2018 even greater, I'm going to be having guest appearances throughout the year to talk about different things that I think the public really should know about. So today I have Rob Flower. He's a lender that I work with. He's a loan officer for Associated Mortgage Bankers. And my question to you, Rob, is why should a buyer insist on having a pre-approval and not just settle for a pre-qualification when they're looking to buy real estate?
Very good question, Melissa. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
All right. The reason that a pre-approval is so important in our business is because what it does is it gives the buyer a lot more clout when they're making an offer. Pre-approval is actually when a lender will take the information, credit, income, assets, review it thoroughly, and make sure that the buyer is qualified for what the letter states.
Okay.
This is important. Why? Because on a pre-qualification, a loan officer may just speak to a buyer over the phone.
Okay.
They may ask them, a self-employed individual, how much do you make? And self-employed individual may say, I make $100,000 gross. The word gross may be left out, so I make $100,000. Loan officer may do their numbers based on that, when somebody's net could really be $30,000.
Yeah.
Those make the numbers drastically different. Even with a W-2 buyer, there are things like unreimbursed expenses and other things that come on their tax returns. They may have other investments that were a loss. So when a loan officer is doing the due diligence phase and calculating numbers, the buyer should be much more inclined to then ask the loan officer if they want their paperwork. That way your numbers are accurate.
And reality-wise, when you're searching that, it's not just about income. It's also about credit. It's also about length of employment. It's
That's
also
right.
about possibility of continued employment and stuff like that.
There's a lot of factors that come in, and that's why the more we can do beforehand on a pre-approval, the more comfortable an agent is, the stronger your offer will be,
Yes.
and the more the smoother the process will be during the loan.
Awesome.
So.
Okay, cool. Thanks so much for coming on the show today, Rob.
My pleasure.
Until next time, guys, I'll see you on Money Mondays with Melissa.